Yeah, y'all. Let me tell you about what this black female did. Not did to me, but what just how she acted when I worked with one of them. It was obviously about 6 years ago. I was 40. I just turned 40. Started working at this Junior Achievement. If you ever heard of them, it's like a mentoring program. It's nonprofit mentoring program for kids of I think it was all throughout high school and everything. You know, wasn't no real young kids, but let's say ages 4 to 12, grades 4 to 12. So anyway, they have kids. Different schools have different demographics. So they basically hired me as because I'm kind of one of them polished Negroes. So you hired me to be the one that you can turn to when you're dealing with these black kids because you don't know how to. So I'm there to understand the culture, but also they had to have somebody that was well groomed, clean cut, and presentable. So that's why I get hired a lot of times. So anyway, they have this program called BizTown where the kids come in, and they one is elected to be mayor, or they appoint them mayor, run the electric company, stuff like that. It's like a little town that you run, and they learn about money and finance and transaction, business. So it's a nice little thing. And this one particular time, black class coming in, and they were setting everything up. It was dude second in charge, white dude named Perry, right? So he's telling everybody where to go. I want you here. I want you there. So let's refer to the girl I'm talking about, the black chick. Her name L. So Perry told L, he said, I want you to stand here. I don't want you to stand over there because I need to be able to watch James. You know what L did? She came back and told me what Perry said. Now, naturally, I didn't say nothing about it. We just kept it between ourselves. And she came to me and was like, yo, Perry said, he wanted you to stand over here so he could watch you. And I was like, why you got to watch James? And I'm like, word. But I don't think she said that to him. She was probably too smart to say that to him. And I was smart enough to keep it just between us. But I never forgot what she told me. And, you know, when I say black women are this and black women are that, yeah, I'm not getting off of that because of one instance that happened. No, fuck no. But I will say, I was really, it was refreshing to hear her tell me that. And why did she tell me that? Because she was 30 years old and had 3 kids and was from the hood. What did I just say? I'm a nerd. I don't appeal to those women. But when they got 3 kids, they kind of want to think of you as, a beta male provider by default. And I found her attractive and everything. I think I should have pursued her because once I stopped working there, I had been thinking about, damn, I should have got her number before I left. I should have. And I just left it alone. Then one day I was in the city and had an accident, a minor fender bender. It's not about nothing about the accident. It's not to get off of that. So as I'm waiting for the cops to come, it's right in the city where there's traffic lights and stuff like that. Who pulls up to the stoplight, waiting for the stoplight to change? L. And I'm like, wow. That's nothing when I talk about I'm connected to somebody that's greater than me. I've done that on numerous occasions. Now I can't sit and do it and say, well, I want to see I ain't seen Jerome in a while. Let me think about him and then I'll see. No, it doesn't work like that. So, and plus, I wouldn't be thinking about no nigga like that to where I wanted to see him anyway. But it has happened with dudes before where I talked about a guy I know with someone else, and then me and him both see the dude, and he brought it to my attention. I remember we said that. Yo, we was just talking about Larry the other day, and here the nigga come around the corner. Exactly. But the point I'm making is, even though I say black women are no good, or I don't want to say no good, but they got their flaws and their issues. Every once in a while, one will come along and make you say, "Damn!" But there might still be an ulterior motive to it, to that too. But also, I wanted to say, how I don't fit in with the hood chicks. Then you got the white girls that are attractive that seem to like me too, or seem to like me. So I saw that video where the brother ate the watermelon after the white girl fed the dog. I'd have slapped the spoon out her hand. I wouldn't have slapped her, but I'd have probably got up and as I was standing up, just flipped the table over. But if it was my table, I wouldn't have done that. If it was my table, I would have told her to get the fuck up out my house and our relationship is over. If it was her table, I would have flipped it over like that and left. But I wouldn't have been living with her. So it wouldn't have been like I gotta come back and get my shit, open the door. No. All right, I don't live with these women, man. Because that's going to give them control. They tell you what to do. And if you don't do it, they're going to put you out. So, no. As a man, you never want to move in with a chick, move in her domain. I made the mistake of doing that. And when we had an argument, yeah, I'm about to go to work. And before you leave, make sure you lock my door. Bitch, fuck you. Went to the one ads, found an apartment within the week. I ain't, no, bitch, you ain't gonna make me feel like I'm some fucking child and need you for anything. And this was when I thought women and sex was the best thing in the world. No. So yeah, to wrap it up, in that one instance, the black female showed me some loyalty, but that was because she had an ulterior motive herself. Because she would come into the office where I was all the time and talk about, I forget how we got on it, but I'm skinny and she's skinny like me. So our bodies were matched up. And she talked about how she don't like being this skinny and all that. And I don't really like being as thin as I am either, because people kind of make you skinny. They kind of turn their nose up. Hey, you're skinny. They do that. So fuck you. You're fat. But anyway, yeah, we did have that in common. I did find her attractive, but there was still an ulterior motive. She saw me as a beta male provider because she had 3 kids and she was from the hood. And I ain't from the hood. So how is that a match? When you got 3 kids, it's a perfect match. But also, when it comes to the white girls, I'm not going to be one of those niggas that is compromised to the point where they think they can do shit and get away with it. No, I'm not one of them Negroes. Like, you saw the Walmart instance where that trashy couple tried to get in that man's car. It's like, this is my car. And it wasn't his car. And he was like, had his daughter in the car with him. And she sounded like she might have been mixed. Guarantee you, they saw him being black, saw the girl was mixed, and said, oh, there's no way he got that child through anybody but a white female. So he's compromised to the point to where he's got a seed with a white woman, and he probably knows her white family pretty good. So we can fuck with him, but you can't fuck with me.